Fighting out of the red corner at the 80-pound weight class at unattached Mid-Atlantic, Jesse Gaffney.
This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm.
I'm ready for a war with a walkout song like this. I like the energy.
That's right. That's right. His coach and him. Now that I'm seeing exactly who it is, he was pumped up.
And out of the blue corner at the 80-pound weight class, fighting out of unattached Virginia, get up for Jerimiah Wyce.
Yeah, like I said, both boxers here, young guys, were really coming up to me before the show, like really excited to be here. Jerimiah Wyce was on our last event and had a really nice win, and he's under Coach Bennett, who's really a guy that does great stuff in the community, dedicates a lot of his time to these young guys, and really excited to see both of these boxers in the ring today.
They got their game faces on, man.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, there was no smiling there.
It's time to find a champion.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Second bout of the evening. Jerimiah Wyce fighting out of, well, UFC Gym Woodbridge, really, with Coach Bennett, and Jesse Gaffney out of the red corner, weighing in the 80-pound weight class. And you know, a little bit older boys, a little bit heavier. As we move up here, we only have like 3 or 4 of the really youth bouts here tonight. And these are them.
They're sharp. They're sharp.
And when you see these young, really young guys, like we were talking about in our last card, you know, they're only going up from here. You know, so when you see them with the skill level that they're at, and you know, performing like they do, it makes you wonder. It's like, man, what is he going to look like in 3, 4, 5, 10 years? You know.
That's exactly right. And I just see every time the younger they go, the talent level is still getting so high. And just like you said, that just keeps going up.
Yep. Yep. Especially with all the awesome coaches. We have some really great coaches on this card. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these guys under such great tutelage. So really curious to see where they go, and anxious to get them back and have them back.
So far, it's been a pretty even fight. I think Jerimiah's landed a couple better shots in the combinations or in the exchanges that they're having. But skill for skill, or at least just in the neutral moments, they're looking pretty similar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A couple nice, strong, stiff jabs from Jerimiah, and Gaffney looked really good as well.
Mm-hmm. I think what I liked from Jerimiah was his combinations. He was definitely throwing them up and down, and I think that's what was making him successful in the exchanges.
Yeah, you know, he's looking good. I think that was more of maybe a feel-out round for both of them.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to come out and really try to put it in. I know Coach Bennett is probably getting in Jerimiah's ear, like, hey, let's start to turn it up a little bit. Your team's got quite a few boxers on this card tonight, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Coach Gustavo's team out here and performing under the bright lights of the Champions Ring. You guys are always coming to fight and coming strong. So, man, I'm anxious to see some of your guys, especially Peter.
Most definitely.
Because we haven't had Peter yet. We were really trying to get him in, and it just hasn't worked out one way or another. And almost didn't work out this time too.
Yeah,
but
right. It's always something. But he's been itching to fight, so I'm excited for it.
The spear.
Definitely.
Here we go in round 2.
Okay, good combinations from both. A lot of hooks being thrown.
Yeah. Yeah, Gaffney really kind of throwing those combos out there.
Right. They're very sharp. You see a lot of feints and a lot of sort of some jumpy energy. A big counter is going to land from one of them. Both of them are looking for something. Just like there. Now we're seeing a lot more clean shots landing from both of them.
Oh, look at Jerimiah.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Jeez.
And I like Gaffney throwing back while he's on the ropes, but he's got to move off. Visually, you got to move off the ropes. You can't just throw and try to win from your backs on the ropes.
Yeah, that's kind of like always like a big thing, right? Like, should you circle and outpoint the guy from the outside, or should you try to dominate from the inside?
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
It's nowadays you got to be thinking about these judges. You always want to end the fight, but if you got judges watching and scoring, they don't like your back on the ropes. So
Right.
I say safe bet, get off the ropes. Now you see people like Canelo who half their game is, hey, you're not going to hit me with my back on the ropes. I'll probably have a better chance at hitting you. So there is a gamble there, but more often than not, better just get back to the center of the ring, just control the fight from there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like you never know, right? Like if the guy's like Canelo and he's working off the ropes and he's looking good, then it's kind of like, that's a good strategy. But more times than not, like you say, if you're the aggressor, you're going to be winning the fight. You don't necessarily want to be the guy that's kind of on the ropes, moving around and trying to win the fight off the ropes.
That's that ring generalship. They don't talk about that much, but controlling where you are in the ring and where people are moving in the ring, that's part of being a ring general. That factors into scoring.
Right. Here we go into round 3. Now one thing we didn't mention is, here we go. Look at that. Jerimiah really coming out quick. One thing we didn't mention, Jerimiah with only 4 bouts under his belt, and Gaffney in the red corner has 11 bouts. Whoa. So Gaffney actually has a lot more experience in the ring, but Jeremiah's not really backing down. He's not really making it seem that way.
Yeah, definitely. Another good combo.
See who comes out here and takes this 3rd round.
Right. I like what Jeremiah's doing when they're just here, when they're just neutral. Give him different looks, showing him the shoulder, sort of feinting downstairs, kind of feinting upstairs, flicking hands. Just give him different looks.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that, like about with the feints and the fakes that Jeremiah's throwing out there, man. It doesn't look like he's got only 4 bouts, man. He looks like he's got some good experience under his belt, and that's maybe why Coach Bennett didn't hesitate to take this fight.
There we go. Yeah.
Because he trusts Jeremiah's skills, and he knows Jeremiah's skills. Look at him fighting on the inside.
And he's fighting like a dog now, too. He's not backing away. If they're on the inside, he's going to throw, both of them.
Look at them. They're talking to each other, these young boys. Who's going to steal it here in the last couple seconds? Nice fight, guys. Yeah. Good work. Yeah. Crowd give him a good round of applause there. They deserve it.
Most definitely.
That was a dogfight.
Absolutely. Let's hear it for both Jess Gaffney and Jerimiah Wyce. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Francisco, and I, along with Mr. Lee, will be helping you have a great afternoon this afternoon. We are going to wait on the judges so we can find who the winners are this afternoon. I have the privilege of being trained as well in some martial arts, and I can tell you one thing. You can see the joy on these young boys' faces. If you train, if you make it, if you actually put the effort in, it is a pleasure not only to do, but to watch these absolutely beasts take the ring. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Our winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, let's hear it for Jerimiah Wyce.
Jerimiah.
Yeah, that was a good fight from both of them, but I think that last 30 seconds sealed the deal when he really pushed him back, even the exchange.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, maybe round 2 to Gaffney because of the combos, but like you say, Wyce really closed out the fight there and made it a dogfight and really came out on top.
Let's hear it one more time for these two fantastic young boxers. Let's hear it one more time for Jesse and Jeremiah.